It's a little light of mine. I'm gonna let it shine.
I just feel like it's an opportunity to come talk to you guys. I can still remember when I was in, what grade is this? Eighth grade. I can still remember when I was in eighth grade, and it's just a blessing. You guys are living. You're living a life right now. When I say that, you might say, "Oh, I'm living a life," but you guys are really at that point where a lot of people can't get again. So I feel like it's important to anyone who has passed through anything. If you got something to pass to the kids, is important. Sometimes, somebody might say something, and you never know what that could mean for you, for her, for any one of you guys. I remember back in the day, they'll bring people that say no drugs or stuff like that, or they'll come around and give you deodorant, or they'll give you pamphlets or things like that that happens to people. And then they just kind of encourage you so that won't happen to you. And it was very good at that time. Somebody like myself, I probably didn't understand fully, but it's good that you remember it, because at least these are the tools that when you go through your go-throughs in life, if you have a good memory bank, or if you really cared at that point, you have something to say. Oh wow, there were people out there that really cared about the youth. Shoot, some of the stuff the government that plays these days, these are adults. No one is actually really caring about the youth. You guys are just as gifted as anybody. You special. One of my main reasons I want to talk to y'all today is if you have an idea, if you have any dreams or whatever you want to accomplish, the system around may not allow you to be that artist you want to be, or to be that football player you want to be, or to be that basketball player you want to be, that ballerina, or whatever it is that you feel that is yours, is in you, that you want to do. It might be hard going through that process in your household when you got to tell your parents what you want to be. Some parents may already have a mindset shaped, oh, this is how I want my kids to be, right? I want to just let you know that don't allow nothing to kill your dreams. I don't know what your dreams are. I'm not going to sit and ask every one of you guys about your dreams, but I hope you're dreaming about something. I hope you're really dreaming about something, because it's very, very important. I've seen too many friends that I've grown up with, and things like that. Either they'll deviate left. Some people end up in jail. Some people end up doing something they'll regret. Killing somebody, end up in prison. Some people end up doing drugs. It affects their life. But then you have those friends, those people that you now meet. They end up, doing something and becoming successful. Some people are becoming presidents of a company. Some people have become CEOs. Some people have become doctors. Some people have become dentists. Either way, you make a choice, right? So every single time you guys come in here and Miss Raven tells y'all what to do, or she has to repeat again what she already told you to do, you really waste your own time, right? You really waste your own time, because you may never get this person back again to tell you this again. And there's certain people in your life that if they're telling you great things, you need to adhere to it. First of all, your parents. When you go through a day in school, you should love your parents enough to go home and tell them what you learned that day. Don't hide nothing. Even if you made a C, share with them, because nobody else gonna care about you except for them. With your parents, but it's important. Don't hide anything. They're the ones that gonna cover you every single time. And the more you start sharing and expressing everything you go through, it'll be good for you, because when you come in here, you have a teacher like her who's actually caring for you guys. You're in a great place to really grow. It's like a white canvas in here. Everybody's given an opportunity to share and to grow. There's no one saying that if you made an A in this course, that's the definition of you being a millionaire tomorrow. You can make all the A's you want, but then you don't have any sense to actually know how to behave out there, express yourself, and be unique enough for somebody to see you and say, oh, I like this person, who they are. My main message really today is to share with you guys to value your identity as an individual. Respect your peers who are different than you. Show love to those people that you're not used to, or people, whatever they've told you before, show love to them. Because these are the skills that if you focus on them right now, when you get to high school, because you guys are going to high school next year, right? When you go to high school next year, you're going to have a lot more pressures. You need to start thinking about college. Right now, you think about high school, that experience of the football, the parades, getting a Leatherman jacket. What people tell you about high school, you're gonna see a lot of changes. You're going through a lot of stuff. But from day one, have a goal. Say 4 years in, I want to go in college. I want to go in high school. 4 years in, 4 years out. That's a goal. Everyone may not finish in 4 years. Some people may have to go to alternative school. You never know. Somebody might push your button one time in the hallway, and you've been harboring something inside of you, and you're like, man, I don't want to fight this dude. But because you never express your pains to your parents, you never express your pains to somebody else, you end up fighting him. Then before you know, the principal, they got to take both of y'all to the office. And then next you know, the consequences is alternative school. And the crazy thing about alternative school is you go to alternative school and you meet bad people. Then you got to fight through that situation over there to stay focused, because by you going to alternative school, you already put in a bad situation. Because now these people might be smoking weed after school, doing all these other stuff after school. At the time, you start falling into, you start drifting left.
What field of medical are you studying, like a surgeon?
Well, yeah, I want to go into orthopedic surgery. Yeah.
Can you explain orthopedic?
Orthopedic surgery is basically, orthopedics is all about the bone. So, surgery itself is an umbrella of many things. You can be a vascular surgeon, cardiothoracic surgeon, brain surgeon, eye surgeon, general surgeon, which means you can do almost everything. Plastic surgeon, and then orthopedics itself is mainly about bones. So you deal with everything that has to do with bone. If you have a fracture or something like that, you go to orthopedics. If you break your arm, you go to orthopedics. Break your elbow, you go to orthopedics. You tear your ACL or something like that, you go to orthopedics. So anything that has to do with a fracture. And once you fracture something, you also have blood vessels and things like that that can rupture. So, you also have to do, with complications of fractures and stuff like that.